Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ra and this message is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer. Cancer. Let's see what Spirit has messages for you. I'm going to start out with, we got a couple cards that just wanted to come out. With Carolyn Miss, Archetype. Actually, wow, 4 cards came out with this one in reverse. Okay, so we have Child Magical, Light Attributes, is seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. And the shadow attributes is pessimism, depression, disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and actions are not required for growth. So that is one. Now, when a blank card falls out, this is for all my Cancers out there or cross watchers. It could be a message here for you. To write, if there's something here that you're not hearing, and obviously I'm not going to go through the whole deck. Say you are facing something right now that has been a repeated pattern, a repeated behavior, a repeated thought. Maybe you want to write that in the middle. So take like a picture. Maybe you want to take a picture of this with your phone. And write that in the middle of what this is, right? Like, here it says child, magical. This one says nature. This one says orphan. Maybe there's a behavior. Anyways, write the light attributes. How is this behavior serving you? And what is the shadow side of this behavior? Or how is this fear, belief? You get the picture, right? And write the light attribute, and then you can write the shadow attribute, because there's something that you are not seeing that keeps repeating in its own patterns. So you kind of want to see that so you're able to see whether this is serving you and where within that belief or thought or behavior you're in. Okay, so that's with that one. With the magic, we already went through that. So this is about, where are you right now? This is about, are you pessimistic? Are you going through depression? Do you think that miracles can't happen? Are you not in belief of infinite possibilities? With the nature, this is the light attributes, is talking about friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. And then the shadow, is tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. And take a sip of my coffee. So this is get out in nature, and and if you have a pet, you may want to play with your pet, and don't take out, if you're in a shadow attribute, right? Depression, pessimist, disbelief in miracles, you don't want to go smacking your pet, right? And that's not funny, but you don't want to get mad or not walk the dog or because you're upset about something. But the light attribute is go out in nature and really connect and really see the love of nature, the beauty, the infinite possibilities that the universe does hold. With the orphan card, the light attributes is independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. Wow. And the shadow is feeling of abandonment, that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. Wow, this is crazy. I can say, so I'm a Cancer, and I can really relate to this card myself, because for a long time, I was going through this depression and sadness, and I didn't want to really be around animals because my dog had passed and one I had to give away. So I kept seeing, like here for myself, I would have put feeling rejected, okay, abandoned. So abandonment is here. And then like here was, how is it serving me? I didn't have to open myself up to other people or make any kind of commitments. And the shadow was that it was hurting me because I felt like I was always going to be left alone. And thinking like my father left. And then I realized that no, he did not. And so a lot of shadow work I had to go through a lot of shadow work in order to see the light. And the light is the independence based on learning to go it alone. So that's very root chakra too, conquering fear of surviving. So this is very root chakra. So it goes beautifully with the nature, because when we're in fear and flight, where we're in fight or flight, right? When we're in fear, it is all based in the root. And when that is threatened, and normally it is from the time you're born till about 7 years old, what happens is that it affects the root. And here, when you're in nature and you're rooting yourself right, this right here will also help you see the magic too. So there's magic out there to see, but first there's healing to do, something that one is not admitted to. So maybe something's coming up for you as it did for me. And now I'm able to go more into the light attributes of the orphan, of nature, of the magic of life. Wow, that was awesome. Okay, so here we're going to pull from Colette Baron Reed's Spirit Animal. Let's just see what message is here for us. I'm going to take this one, and this one is in its reversal. So again, wow, I just love how Spirit, but maybe some of my Cancers out there are not trusting in magic at this time. Maybe something has happened where you can't see the infinite possibilities. So when the trust in magic comes up, the number 66 too, right? Sixes are all about balance, but 66 is 12. 12 is 3. So this is about maybe with the 3 within community and so forth, you're spending too much time looking at the chaos in the world rather than looking at the magic in the world. Like for myself, I don't watch any news or anything of that matter because I'm writing my own paradigm. I'm writing my own story at this time. So, because I know in my heart that the world is totally full of magic. I know that. And this is a white raven, and white ravens are so magical and they're so in touch with the spirit realm. So, and again, it comes back to animals here and nature. So it's all very connected. And I believe that Spirit here wants you to enjoy the miracles that are all around you right now. So it is about going out in nature. It is about looking at the magic of the world that is surrounding you instead of not trusting in magic. Maybe there's been some loss, but right now we have so many planets retrograding too, and things that are to be cleared away are falling away. So it's really allowing those things to fall away. But this is about connecting with that child, right? That orphan, that child. So we have 3 child cards that have come out here. So this, wow, I just noticed that. Because the Carolyn Miss archetype cards are not all about the child. This is one of the archetypes, right? So this is you nurturing the child. And how do you nurture the child? By believing in magic and not having it in its reversal, right? So this is about ask for a sign. Look at the synchronicities that are happening in your life right now. Because this is all about magic that is in the winds for you. So it's really recognize that. And I'm going to stop right there because there's so much magic to be had. And it's just shifting your perspective, right? So let's pull a card here from the Spirit Messenger from John Holland deck. And this card wants to come out, study. Okay, so this card says, Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. You know, I think this is going to go back to this card here. So there's something that you are to, it's like a redo, right? There's a reset button. You know, this is about reframing, rethinking. This is about changing. This is about shifting your belief system. So maybe this is about transforming your mind. This is completely about transform. All these doors are like adjacent possibilities. This is like everything that is possible. It's so infinite. And with the blue is all in the throat chakra. So this is about really becoming and speaking your authentic truth. And maybe there's something that you want to say. Maybe there's something that you want to do, but you're not feeling like you're in alignment yet. So it's okay. You could study. You could connect yourself right now with divine and transform the way you speak, the way you think, the way you see, and the way you, like all your senses, the way you smell, taste, see, touch, hear. So this is about studying your own belief systems and how you can come out and really see the magic in life again. So this is really beautiful. And I just kind of thought maybe let me take one more. I wanted to, this one. Okay, again, nature. This is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has much to offer, so take time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. So if maybe where you live, you haven't been able to come outside due to the quarantine and some places are opening up, this is the time. I know my Cancers, we're water babies and we love nature. I don't know about you, but I know I do. And so it's time for you to really go out and be like a childlike and start seeing the magic, noticing the butterflies. Like the other day, I went and bought 2 hummingbird feeders because I just was drawn to doing that. And now I have these hummingbirds that are coming up and they're just, the sound and the beauty of them just made me chuckle and laugh, and I loved it. So that's that reconnecting, right, with nature and walking and hiking and things of that nature. This is Denise Lynn's Sacred Destiny. We're going to go ahead and see what message this one wanted to come out. Voyage, yes. This card has been popular, actually. This came out for one of the earth signs. So Voyage with the whale here carrying the baby whale, and here it is with the moon. So this is about coming out of darkness, right? So I don't know if this moon, I've got some sun here with the Voyage card. This is completely about going on a new path. This is about trusting. This is, maybe you wanted to take a trip before and you weren't able to. But the voyage, I believe, is not just an outer, it's also an inner voyage. And the way that the mama whale is carrying the baby whale, so this could be your inner, right? The child, again, the voyage of the child within. What is it that you want to do? And this is about embarking on a whole new journey right now. And this is completely, for me, is, like I said, an inner and outer voyage. It's so beautiful. It's like the places that you want to go from within and so without. It's like they're so hand in hand. And for me, I was thinking yesterday, like, where is it that I want to go? And there's a couple places and I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, so that thirst of the travel, of really bringing in new energies into my own world. And so this, to me, again, with nature and all the other things, the child, I really feel that the child is beckoning for my Cancers to wake up. It's a time to make things happen. And this, it's like, where'd you always want to go? What did you always want to be? What is it that you want to do? Maybe you just want to travel. Really become childlike with your life right now. And remember that, we're here to enjoy the journey. There is no destination. It's just the journey. So what is the next journey of your life? And where is it that it wants to take you, right? Here we're going to pull one from the Crystal Angels. And let's see what message I'm getting from the Crystal Angels. Well, this has been really beautiful. And I have Easy Does It. So yeah, this is a time of really taking a time to take it easy and slow. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. And so this is about, life, first of all, is not a competition. This is about, what feels right to you and taking the steps towards them, right? So this isn't that you need anything to happen right away. This is about, like I said, it's about the journey, and just really be gentle. Be gentle, because your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and to work, right? So that's a beautiful message with that. So maybe it's like you're rushing to get back to work, or you're hurrying to get back to your life, and life is saying, relax, take it easy, and everything's going to work out just fine. I'm going to pull a card here from the Guardian Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue. And let's see, we have here, I have the number 9, which is actually the Hermit card in the tarot. And this says, there are great rewards in spending time alone. Use those moments of solitude to focus on love and ways in which you might give to those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if your life feels unfulfilled right now. And that goes back to the teacher card, to where's that card? There was a let me see, the study card. So yeah, maybe you want to study something right now that's going to help you with you shifting and transforming the way you see things, the way you think, the way you are in the world, about what journey you want to take, about who you're transforming yourself to be. And so the spiritual teacher, the hermit, is so wise. The hermit goes within so he can fill up his lantern. And I always say, it's such an inside job, right? So this is about going within and really looking at the dark side of self, the shadow part, because they are equal. They both have lessons here. And really write something in the middle here. Go within, because there's something that my Cancers are not maybe seeing within themselves to clear out. And this by seeing this and by doing your little work, by going within like the hermit, you're going to come out and really step into the magic of life and see really the beauty. And really, I feel like it's, sometimes we become adults and feel like, we became the mom and the dad or the daughter and everything else, and we forgot to be childlike. We forgot to play. And it's time not to take life so seriously and to put a little bit of adventure and play, right? The voyage back into life here. So I'm going to pull one last card. This is a brand new deck. This is called my shaman deck, and I'll have to grab something, so you'll have to excuse me after I shuffle. Let's see. Oh, okay, so I have the beloved here, and if you just excuse me for just a second, sorry, but I have to grab the the book from that because it's brand new, and I just want to go straight to it and see what message we get here from this card here, the beloved, which is number 5. And 5 also always talks about change. So again, there is a shift and a change that is happening here for my Cancers. The doors are opening up. We're coming back out. So it says the beloved is the recognition of spirit in another and moving towards spirit through the other. It is when the divine appears to us in the form of our child. Are you kidding me? Our partner and our friend, and we experience being in love. As we grow, we start to recognize the beloved in everyone, not confusing their personality with their divine nature. The invitation, accept the invitation to learn through the path of love. Expand your being through union with another. When you recognize the beloved in another, you call forth their highest and purest nature. Follow the path of love. The medicine for this card is be careful with romantic love. The kind of love you fall in and out of. Wow. Own all the projections you have placed upon the person you are dreaming of. Remember that they are only mirroring back your own deep longing rather than revealing their true selves. If you fail to notice this, be prepared to walk through the fire of strong emotions. Once again, wow, this on a personal level, wow, this hits home for me quite a bit. But again, this is about looking at what is the other person projecting to you. This is about yourself being childlike. And, if there's some pains that you're holding from a childhood where you can't have the kind of love that you love, and instead you're projecting the shadow aspects onto your relationship, get in touch with nature. Really realize that you deserve love and that you deserve to see the magic and the beauty that this life has to offer. If you have not subscribed, please do so now. Like, share, subscribe. And if you're interested for a reading, please look at the link below. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Namaste.